That's funny, man. I'm getting ready to say hello, start things off, and I'm just, instead I start hacking and coughing. What up, Loco? You're first in here, buddy. How you doing? How you doing, man? Let me switch up the chat here. Okay, there we go. That's good. That's good. So, it's early morning. We're in South Carolina, Columbia. This is the final day here. So we're getting ready to leave. And on one hand, I'm happy to be heading home. You know what I mean? Like, because it's been a journey. But on the other hand, like, this has been an awesome experience. And I would have liked it to continue on for real. What up, Gossip? What up, Ned? What up, Mill? Oh, hey, Ned. I saw what you did on Friday. So I didn't get to thank you then. So thank you now, buddy. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. So today I actually thought I was going to get to sleep. Well, I mean, I could have. Thought I was going to get to sleep in later than the other days because every day here has started like early, right? We've started early. And I woke up and realized I couldn't go back to sleep. And I was just going to kind of, flip around and just kind of toss and turn in bed without sleeping. So I figured, you know what? We got to get all our stuff packed up. We got to get ready to head out of the hotel. But Carly's still gonna be able to get some more sleep. I'm gonna let her rest. And I figured I'm gonna actually come and hang out because I've missed streaming with you guys. But the reality is, the days have just been so crammed with stuff that there wasn't time. By the time I got home, it would be midnight or later, and I would just be wiped out. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to getting back to somewhat of a regular routine. Well, my regular routine. What up, Frito? What up, Vloggerino? You didn't know I was stateside. You're in Tennessee, but one of these days. Well, let me tell you, the way this went, this weekend, there are talks of, having a Magic Historian dinner as an official part of like a future event. So, and that's not like it's not this nebulous kind of, oh, who knows, it could, like, it's a serious discussion of literally having like a dinner based around people coming and hanging out and having a good time. Frito, it was a good weekend? No, bro. It was a fucking incredible weekend. I I'm gonna have to sit down and make notes to unpack all of it. Like, for real, for real. This has exceeded my expectations in an astounding way. Like, I didn't realize that this was going to turn out the way it did. But what I thought was just going to be checking out a game has turned into making a ton of more friends. This whole fucking week, like especially the weekend, was fucking electric. And bro, I was on fire. I was on point. The amount of people I was making laugh and having a good time with, off the fucking charts. I didn't even really have time to spend like cracking much product, even though the one night was dedicated to cracking product and building decks and stuff, because I was running around the room just meeting all kinds of people, chatting it up, having an awesome time. This has been so fucking dope. Loco, you like the idea of the dinner, man? I do too. What? Yeah, Bloggerino, exactly. It would be so cool. Robin, this show is very low budget. That's correct. That's correct. The lowest of budgets. This is a fucking telethon. So hand over those dollars, right? Or else this stream's gonna go even lower budget. We're gonna be like fucking super pixelated. Yeah, I'm stoked about the potential for the future. I've already been invited back for the next event that happens in October. I don't know the specifics, so we'll get into that. But I got to spend a significant amount of time hanging out with Tinsman, who was one of the lead designers for Magic the Gathering. Like, we sat down, we played Commander, we went out to dinner. Actually, if you go and look on my Instagram, there's a picture from last night when we went to the Brazilian steakhouse that was taken by him, right? So, fucking awesome. Frito, any chance for coming to events in Europe? Anything's possible now, man. Literally, anything. Anything. Melmass says, let's face it, if you're going to hire a hype man for your product, Mike's an A1 choice. You're damn right. You're damn right. A plus choice. You're damn right about that. Here's the thing, though. I got to be into what you're doing. And the reality is, I am. So this is just going to be dope. It's going to be dope. Melco, successful trip, do it again, expand the social network. 100%. I met some people. The fucking business cards that I brought with me are almost all gone. So many people. So many people. It was fucking dope. Shelly, what's up, bro? How you doing? I'm doing good. What am I drinking? I am drinking Earl Grey tea. The hotel has a tea bar, so you can just get up, wander down, make yourself a cup of tea. It's fucking dope. Shelly, get some barbecue and sweet tea. I had sweet tea, actually. The reason I had sweet tea was somebody told me sweet tea tasted like Kool-Aid. And I was like, are you sure it doesn't taste like iced tea? He's like, no, it tastes like Kool-Aid. So I was like, okay, I'll order some. So I ordered some and I drank it. I'm like, this tastes like iced tea. Fuck you, dude. This does not taste like Kool-Aid, right? Vloggerino, where's the October event? That's a good question. I know that the company is located in this area, so I presume that it's going to be here in Colombia again, but I don't know. I don't know for sure how it's going to go, what's going to happen. I just know I've already been invited back, and the way this went, the way I described it is, you ever go camping and then you meet some really fucking cool people and you're just having a really good time and the vibes are fucking on point. Like everything is just so banger that you're like, I mean, obviously, if it was every day, you'd be like, okay, it kind of blends into whatever and you'd become used to it. But you're at the fucking camp, it's the middle of summer, you've met some really dope people, and you're like, I don't want this to end. I don't want to leave, right? And that's how me and Carly both feel. Last night after we left the Brazilian steakhouse, it was all fucking hugs and handshakes. You know, like it wasn't just handshakes. It was the leaning, patting each other on the back. Like, I feel like I made some like business contacts for sure, but I also feel like I made some genuine fucking friends. And a number of the people here from the company were actual fans of me, not like, oh, we're blowing smoke up your ass because we want to work with you, but genuinely, we know your stuff, like, and we really enjoy it. So it's been amazing. Vloggerino, Earl Grey's tea is the best. It's the best of the teas, and it's even better when it's freeze. Millmaster, summer camp with Hatchet. You ever been molested by a camp counselor, bro? Because you about to find the fuck out. We're gonna find out how many fingers fit inside of you. With those bags under my eyes. It has been like long ass days, and Saturday night especially. Saturday was like non-stop the whole fucking day until got back to the hotel room a little after midnight, and it's like, yo, like that expression, my dogs are barking for my feet, like I felt it. Pots, what's up, buddy? Yeah, the weekend was fucking dope. It was dope. Yeah, Vloggerino, delightful doesn't even begin to cover it. I have so much to talk about, and I'm so stoked. And I'm very happy to say that I was uncertain about this game when I was coming down, because you never know what you're going to deal with. And for me, and the guy who owns the company even knows this, for me, it was about coming down to meet Tinsman. I was like, even if this game's a scam or whatever, then I'm going to get to come down, meet Tinsman, hang out, have a good time. And I'm no worse off for it, right? But it turns out the game is actually fucking legit. And I had fun playing it. Wayne had fun playing it. Carly even got into it. She stayed up building a deck for the tournament that was going down on Sunday. So it's gone incredible. It's nuts. What up, Cheese? Shelly, have a good one, man. We'll see you sometime soon. Millmaster, I came in as a stone seeker. You're damn right. You can seek the 2 stones in my sack, son. So yeah, I woke up early and I was like, okay, I'm gonna let Carly sleep. I'm gonna come hang out with you guys and chat for a bit, because I'm still wired from it. This has been just such an awesome experience, and it's opening the door for more stuff. I met a dude who literally runs like a fucking comic book company. Like, I've met a bunch of different people. I've met pretty much everybody on the team for this card game, and we just had a baller time. There were some funny hiccups with the events that they're running. As somebody who's run a shitload of Magic tournaments, pre-releases, and everything. I got a lot of experience with it, right? So some of the choices they made made me go, "Oh my God, what are you doing?" But it's like you're new to this. It's growing pains. You got to figure your shit out. And I was just like, you know, I mean, for one example, imagine a pre-release where they gave you 30 minutes for a set you've never seen to crack your cards, build your deck, and sleeve it. That ain't enough time. That ain't enough time. You need 45 minutes, 50 minutes, and there'll still be people who aren't ready. So they basically hadn't budgeted enough time for all the stuff they wanted to do. They were thinking everything was going to flow 100% smooth, and it was fucking madness in some ways. But those are like small issue growing pains things. There was no big glaring issues. So I gotta say, for a launch event for a game, they fucking nailed it. What up? What up, Blackburn? Sounds like the trip is going phenomenal. Absolutely. Absolutely. And now we're on the wind down. So basically, we're getting ready. Today we start our trip back. So we're gonna travel all day. We'll find a hotel room at night and we'll crash out there. And then tomorrow, by the end of the day, by the evening, I'm not sure exactly what time because we'll have to see how it flows, but I'll be back in my fucking own home, which will be nice, admittedly, because living out of a hotel room has its fucking drawbacks. You know what I mean? Like, this place has been awesome, actually. The one dude who works here is so dope that I was like, yo, bro, can I literally just like get a picture with you? And we were chatting and talking about stuff. Like, it's awesome. He's got a dope accent. He's a really fun guy. So I'm stoked. We're gonna go and be picking some stuff up. Apparently, one of our other friends has. He's like, I need you to go to Target and pick something up for me. I ordered it online and I need you to bring it back for me. And he wasn't really saying what it was at first, because it turns out it's like a fucking Taylor Swift book. And we're laughing because, I mean, he's in his 40s. He wants a fucking Taylor Swift book. For real? For real? That's what's going on? So we're gonna go and pick that up for him. I plan on loading up on a bunch of cases of Barks root beer. That's what I want to snag. Um, yeah, I'm gonna bring a bunch of that stuff back with me. We're gonna breakfast because things were things were so tight time-wise that we'd wake up super early and we'd only have time to swing through like a McDonald's drive-through. And we went to a horribly unorganized McDonald's that I actually have a couple of funny stories about that we'll talk about when I unpack the whole trip. But either way, we've been eating McDonald's breakfast for the last couple of days. I'm looking forward to sitting down and having like bacon and eggs. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Millmaster, even if it's not Wonders of the First, we proved me and Carly can handle a 2-day trip in the States. I mean, 2 days. We've been in the States for longer than that, bro. We left on Tuesday. We got into the States on Wednesday. No, we got into the States on Tuesday. So it took like an hour to get from where I was into the States. So we were in the States on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And like, we're going to have been in the States for a week. For a week, bro. It might turn out next time that we fly down, because when he was talking about me coming out to the next event, because I sat down for like 2 hours to talk with the guy in charge of the company, because he wants me to come out. He wants to be a part. We've basically kind of fleshed out an arrangement between the two of us, and we'll get the details finalized. But ultimately, it looks like everything's going to go great, and he wants me to come out for the next event, and he's talking about flying us down, so it should be pretty sweet. Ever, am I planning on grabbing some magic? No, nope, not really. I don't have the room, really. I'm gonna be grabbing the Barks root beer, and they gave me a bunch of Wonders packs and boxes and stuff, so I mean, space is almost at a premium in the vehicle, it feels like. So Magic the Gathering, I mean, I will tell you this. I will tell you fucking this. Since you guys are here, I'm gonna let you know that fucking Tinsman hooked me up. He gave me an original piece of Magic art from a set that never got released, and this artwork has never been seen anywhere. There are no images of it on the internet. So I have an original Magic artwork from a set that never came out, that, I mean, people who work inside Wizards of the Coast have seen it, but nobody else. Nobody else. So I don't know I'm going to do the reveal of that, but I was like, I was floored by it. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Ryan, welcome to the States. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Loco, I know, right? It is amazing. It is amazing. And it's just, there's just, this whole trip has been fucking wild. It's been so good. It's been so good. So I have that artwork like securely packaged up so that it will not take any kind of damage or whatever. I spent a fair bit of time making sure that it was nice and safe. And I wasn't expecting it. You know what I mean? Like, just getting to hang out with him, play Commander. He told me a bunch of cool shit about Wizards of the Coast, how it works, like just background information. And it's so wild. It's such a wild experience. It's such a wild experience to have, like, this dude was a lead designer on Magic the Gathering, and he's a fucking fan of mine. So he's excited to meet me. I'm excited to meet him. He's referencing like my fucking Post Malone spot and shit, and I'm like, yeah, girl. Like, it's just, it's fucking surreal. The whole thing has been surreal. I can't believe that I get to fucking do this shit. You know what I mean? Like, I spend a lot of time at home. I spend a lot of time at home, just chilling with you guys, doing whatever. And I don't get out as much as I used to, socializing with people, but it's been electric. And I've just been getting so much fucking love. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. Yeah, Potts, exactly. It's super exciting. First of all, just to even be getting like magic artwork, and then to go, oh yeah, here you go. This is original artwork, and nobody's seen it. Nobody's seen it. So it's crazy. It's crazy, but it's packed up. It's safe. There's nothing to worry about that way. What up, Huckleberry? What do you mean? What are you asking about? Oh, are you asking, you want to get magic proxies? Go check out, I don't remember which one it is, but one of my recent videos, the last couple of videos, there's a link to the proxy sponsor that makes the proxies that I have in my cube and shit. And actually, I was showing them to my buddy Double Strike, and he's like, these proxies are good. We were playing some cube. Last night, we played a game of cube that went on for fucking like almost an hour when I thought I had him dead to rights. I had a fucking sneak attack, a sliver queen, a whole bunch of creatures. I fucking smashed out so many creatures. I thought I was going to beat him down. And then he managed to get out this creature. I don't remember the name of it, but it makes you the monarch. And it fucking redirects all damage that you would take to it instead. And he got a dark steel plate on it. So he's just sitting there like, all damage I would take goes to this guy. And he's indestructible. And I sat there for like fucking over half an hour trying to deal with it. And he's getting other things that makes his creatures untargetable. He's getting Angus Mackenzie out so he can fog. So I'm just sitting there trying to fucking crush his skull, and I can't punch through. So I got up to like 70 life while like I'm doing damage, but it's all going to this creature that can't die. It was an epic game, but yeah, the proxies are solid. Mailmaster, sometimes there's more to love than watch time super chats and subs. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. All right, Vloggerino, have a good one. Nice seeing you. Blackburn, yeah, you've been here a long time, man. You've been here a long time since before that shit in the park. Actually, they asked me about that. The questions that they asked me showed that they've been watching me. The guy who owns the fucking company, literally, and he's a fucking big shot, for real, but he doesn't act like a big shot at all. He's got such a good fucking spirit. He has been a fan of mine and watched my stuff since before he even started this card game, right? It's wild. Cheese, I bring a lot of goodness to the world, and in return I get rewarded with love from the fans. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Huckleberry, yeah, you want that one. Go, the link is in one of the, go over onto the Historian or whatever, and use the link. You're gonna wanna go there because there's a code that you can use as well to get fucking 20% off. So go use that link from there and the code. What up, Beefy? What's going on? Sneeze. Welcome to the East Coast. Well, yeah, I mean, I live on the fucking East Coast, bro. But of Canada. Well, East-ish coast. Ontario is eastern. Not as far east as where I'm from. Newfoundland is fucking far east. But yeah. I'm worn out. I'm worn out from the journey. But it's been good. You know, I'm gonna put the fucking phone down now. I'm gonna put this shit down for a bit. All right, cheese, have a good one. Oh, now I fucking tower. Now I tower over you guys. So yeah, it's a mixed bag. Like at this point, sticking around here, everybody's gone. People have fucking taken their flights home. You know, all of it. I got to meet a bunch of dope people who work with the company. I got to hang out with fucking Capricorn, which is fun. I busted his balls pretty good. Oh shit. I had never been to a Brazilian steakhouse, and them just coming up with all these meat skewers and going, here you go, here you go, here you go. It's fucking dope. Just dope. Yeah, like overall, I can't really think of much that was negative about the experience at all. Like at all. So I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes. I'm also looking forward to getting back to fucking work because I got some shit to do. You know what I mean? I got some sponsorships to attend to. I've got I got some Doomlings coming in, so they're doing a new expansion, and it's going to be a bit before that. Actually, I think it's like I'm going to be getting everything ready in next month, and then the release is the month after that. So I'm not going to be showing any of it off yet because that's how it works. They're like, hey, we don't want you to show it off yet. Ugh. But yeah, I'm definitely feeling somewhat worn out, man. But it's a good kind of worn out. So I miss my own bed. It's weird sleeping in hotels and the noise and light levels and everything. It's all kind of off there, but at the end of the day, it is what it is, right? Did I eat so much that I got the meat sweats the next day and became lethargic? No, no. Carly and Wayne ate too much. I ate just the right amount. You know, it was like Goldilocks and the Three Bears, and I was like, it's just right. So ultimately, had a bunch of good food, but also garbage food like McDonald's. Carly wants to go to before we leave. She wants to hit up this store that has crazy candies like candy slide whistles and stuff. So we're gonna be heading there. That'll be the next destination after we leave here. So it goes go there, and then it's either Target or Walmart, and then we just fucking jam on out, and it'll be listening to 90 tunes while we enjoy the scenery of shit like West Virginia. Millmaster, did I try Sonic tater tots yet? No, I had French fries at Sonic. We went to Sonic, and let me tell you, Sonic can suck my fucking dick. That place fucking blows, bro. Fucking garbage. Had a shitbag hot dog. The French fries were okay. The fucking chicken tenders, holy shit! Like, it's like what you would expect at like a fucking school cafeteria if they left them out for 2 fucking days. Bone dry, hard, disgusting rip-off trash. Beefy, you hit 40 and you celebrated with 40 ounce of ribeye and 40 ounces of beer. Nice, nice. Had some ribeye last night. Don't really care for it actually. I am all about the filet mignon and also the flank steak they had. Oh man, it was awesome. They were walking around with the meat. I wanted more meat, and so I asked the one guy. I was cracking jokes with the waiters and shit, right? So they liked me, and I was like, "Do you have any more like of the fucking flank steak or filet mignon?" And he's like, "No, all we got left is like well done. Like that's a fucking problem." And I'm like, well, "Yeah, you got well done flank steak. Hook me up." So he fucking brought it out and cut me off a huge fucking strip of it, and it was so good. I used to order my shit well done. Now I order medium well, so I got no problem with well done. It's a non-issue. Like I posted the picture on Instagram, and Nathan left a comment on it going, "Looks like they overcooked it," but to me, it was fucking perfect. I didn't have a problem. I'm not a meat snob like your mother's. T-bone porterhouse. I'm not that familiar with that one, man. I know filet mignon, like tenderloin, whatever you want to call it. That's the shit. Don't know what's going on up there. Sonic is the bottom level. See, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I have like a bunch of little mini food brands, and it has like a Sonic hot dog in one of those little bags. And so we thought that it'd be cool to go and check it out. And it was a mistake, man. But hey, that's how you learn, right? That's how you learn. Beef, you're not picky on your cuts as long as it tastes good. I'm with you. I'm with you. I just want to fucking have some good meat, bro. It doesn't need to be the highest quality because it's not like I'm not a meat snob. I don't even know enough. I don't even know enough. But yeah, man, it's been dope. Wow, it's still so early. It's not even 9 o'clock in the morning yet. Crazy. It feels strange being up at this time, but that's how it's been for like the whole weekend. All the events started so early. Well, so early for me. A lot of people, I guess, start this time of day, you know? Oh, man. But guys, you have no fucking idea how much Wonders product they hooked me up with. It was pretty fucking wild. Like, it's fucking obtuse, actually. Like when I first showed up, they gave me all of the fucking pre-cons. I actually got to like basically the first shit off the production line. So the people even who worked for the company hadn't gotten their stuff. So I'm opening stuff before anybody, and they gave me like basically the equivalent. The first night they gave me the equivalent of 6 pre-release kits and 6 starter decks, and so I hooked one to my buddy Wayne. Fucking Carly cracked one open. Me and her played. Wayne played against somebody from the company. We cracked some of those pre-release kits, and then on Friday, oh wait, no, Saturday. Hey, what's up, Blue Cats? How you doing? How you doing? So on Saturday, they gave me a fucking case of booster boxes. It's like, here you go. Here's a case of fucking booster boxes. And it's like, oh, okay, thanks. Like, fucking 6 booster boxes. The thing is, oh no, what? It was Friday. That's what it was. On Friday, they did these box breaks. So there was a meet and greet where they had fucking food and drinks, like open bar. If you guys like to drink, holy shit, you would have loved it. Like, I watch people go up to the bar and go, okay, so how much is it for? And they're just like, it's open bar. You can have as much booze as you want. So it was like unlimited food, open bar. And they were doing box breaks where you get booster packs, you crack them open, and if you get one of the OCMs, which is their name for the cards that are like, they have different numbered versions of things, right? So it's something you're already used to with Magic, serialized cards, right? So you get like, there's some that are like 1 out of 10, some that are 1 out of 50, 1 out of 100, or 1 out of 99, and then 1 of ones, which whenever anybody cracked one of those, people went wild. The whole fucking room was yelling. It was absolutely crazy. So we did that on Friday night, and that resulted in Wayne getting a full booster box worth of stuff. I got a booster box worth of stuff. Carly got a booster box worth of stuff. And both Wayne and Carly cracked one of those limited edition numbered cards. And how it worked is if you cracked one of those numbered cards, you got to go into the next round where they would just give you more booster packs. They give you a little special promo pack. They give you more booster packs. And then if you cracked another numbered card, then you would get to go into the final event where they gave you like, it's this insanely fucking powerful card where Wayne did it too. Wayne actually made it into the like the final event level, and he got this insane card that when I read it I was like, this is bullshit, fuck you, I want one of these, you know what I mean? So on that night, oh no wait, was that yeah, was it that night? Let me think here. Let's see here. Hold on, I'm just switching it up. So somebody left. Some maniac. Like the people fucking who are like the Kickstarter backers and shit for this stuff, they have crazy fucking money. Like crazy money. Not everybody, but they're like, these whales, some of them have dropped like fucking $200,000 or more on the game, like crazy money. So somebody opened a shitload of packs, right? A shitload of packs, and just took the foils and left everything else. So I had already played the game and was like, I like this, I want more cards. So I saw the card stacks just sitting on the table, and I was like, these seem like they're just kind of abandoned. But I didn't take them right away because I don't want to take people's stuff. What up, Moogle? So I'm looking at this stuff, I'm keeping my eye on it, and so the night's starting to come to a close. Nobody's coming for it. I went through it. This person just took all the foils and left everything else. Everything else. So I just put it in a box, took it back to the fucking hotel room, thinking that it was just a bunch of commons and uncommons. Because that's, I mean, with Magic, that's what people leave on the table, right? Some commons or uncommons. I get up to the fucking hotel room. Rares, mythic rares, epic cards, they're all in there. I started to go through it, and one of the cards in there is the Quill, which is the crazy foil. Like, Wayne got that ultra version of it, and I was like, fuck, I want one of these cards. And I found the Quill in that box. I'm like, you're kidding me. Somebody left the box here with this epic shit in it, right? I told people who worked for the company about this and whatever, and like, the fuck, they left a Quill? What, like, nobody could believe it. It was, I'm just sitting there going, yeah. So basically, I got the equivalent of an extra booster box, just minus the foils. And it's like, yeah, I don't fucking care. The non-foils play just the same, right? So I got that. And then on Saturday, it was the main event where all the Kickstarter people got their boxes. There were people with like stacks of boxes. If you stacked them as high as me, you could. They had them like side by side instead because it would be too, like, literally a stack of fucking cases of booster boxes as tall as me. There was people cracking packs for hours and hours and hours. Big fucking sorting trays and shit. It was just bonkers. So they gave me a case of 6 boosters. They gave me one of a special booster box that auto includes one of those foil editions of the Quill. It's called a Quill box that comes with that box topper automatically. So now I've got a fucking super foil ultra edition the same way that Wayne did. And then as the night progressed, the guy who owns the company comes up to me and he's like, hey, have you seen like the dragon boxes yet? I'm like, I don't even know what that is. So he takes me over and he starts to show me. He's like, he's pulling it out and he's like, okay, so we did these super limited edition booster boxes that were part of, I don't remember 100% all the details, but there's only like 3,000 of these boxes roughly. There's maybe like 3,300 or something like that. Oh wait, what did he say? 3,393. That's how many boxes there are in total, right? And he's like, so these other people got these or whatever. We only have a few left over. And he's like, I'm gonna just give you one out of my personal collection. So he just fucking gave me one of these booster boxes. So I have like a fucking ton of stuff to open. And it's awesome because I genuinely enjoy playing the game. So I'm looking forward to seeing like the stuff that's in there. There's so many cards that I haven't seen yet. So ultimately, the whole thing has just been dope. And there's people in the Discord, like this is the official launch of it, right? So the people who weren't able to come to the event, their stuff's going to start trickling out to them in the mail in the next number of days or whatever. But it's just the level of excitement, the enthusiasm, all of it was awesome. Che, what's up, buddy? I didn't know you were a little goofbag Swiftie. When Wayne told me what we were picking up at Target for you, I started laughing pretty hard, man, right? That's a good laugh. Also, that's fucking hearing what happened with the whole fucking burn down. Wild, bro. Absolutely wild. It's nuts. It's nuts. Blue Cats, it's so cool. Yeah, it really is. It really is. And you know what's even crazier is we're talking about like this partnership and working together. And he's like, look, I know like you talked about, you know, you go to your LGS and stuff. And so he's basically like, I want you to be able to play with your group of people down at your LGS. So I want to send out a bunch of stuff that you can just give to people at your fucking game store, you know? So it looks like he's gonna hook me up with like starter kits and like 2-player deck boxes and then some booster boxes and stuff, just straight up for the people who come and hang out at the LGS. So I'm gonna be able to spread that shit around. This feels like the way this went is when we were going up, I told Wayne, I'm like, okay, I told them that I want to like bring you in on the event and I want to like give you some of my stuff. And they were like, yeah, totally, absolutely, hook them up. We'll hook them up with stuff. And they did. They included them in a whole bunch of stuff. They gave him a full fucking booster box for free, like it was nothing, and a bunch of other stuff too, right? Like he has multiple playmats from actually winning fucking, well, not winning, but he top eighted some shit. So what happened was when we were going up, he said, okay, so I'll play with you so you can try the stuff out, and then when we're done, you can just have the cards back because whatever, right? But he changed his tune real quick. So after the first night when we were cracking those packs, he was like, yo, I got enough stuff that I can build decks for other members of the friend group, like fucking Jay and shit, right? So he's talking all of a sudden. It's not, oh, I'm going to give you these cards back. It's, oh, I can build decks for other people, right? So his tune's already changing. And then on fucking Saturday, before the big cracking event where everyone's going nuts getting their Kickstarter product, like we had stuff before everybody. We had access to it before everybody. And we split up because we've been getting up early, right? So he's like, okay, I gotta go home and nap, right? Well, home, I mean the hotel room. I gotta go to the hotel room. I gotta take a nap. And I'm like, all right, cool. All right, cool. So he goes to leave to take a nap, right? That's what he says. That's what he says. So he comes back. Well, I meet up with him later, and I'm like, how you doing, man? How was your nap? And he's like, so I didn't actually go to sleep. I actually spent the time sorting all the cards that I got, and I built a brand new deck. So he built a fucking, instead of sleeping, he stayed up and he sat down and just built himself a Wonders deck. That's how into it he was. And he spent like pretty much the whole time that the event was going on, he was throwing down games against random people. And I don't, like, for anybody who knows Baba from the chat, he was there too. He got in on a package. He was having fun. And actually, we went, I mean, we were too tired to actually do it, but we went to go and even play at like 1 in the morning after the event was over. So the game's hooking people in. Carly, unexpectedly, was totally into it. Like when we got to the breaking event where everybody's getting their Kickstarter stuff, we got let in, and like everybody's flooding over to the table to get their Kickstarter orders. And I decided to hang back because I'm like, okay, I'm not part of the Kickstarter. I already got early access to some boxes and stuff, and I don't want to be getting in the way going, where's my stuff or whatever. So I'll wait until all the people have their Kickstarter stuff and I'll go over and get it later. But I just ended up walking around, talking to all kinds of people, cracking jokes, taking pictures with people, having a good time. And so I go back to the table, I go, hey, how's it going, Carly? And she's like, are you gonna get us stuff to crack or what? Like, she's literally asking me, are you gonna get us stuff to open? When she's literally sitting there going through fucking booster boxes, sorting out the cards that she wants to build her own deck. So she sat there for a few hours building her own deck. She learned the rules of deck building, what you could have 3 of, 2 of, 1 of, and built herself a full-on deck. So it went from like, I'm coming down here to talk to this company and check it out, into Wayne's full-on in it, and he's doing his dumb fuckery because he likes to make stupid fucking decks. So when he showed me the deck that he was building, I'm like, you're a crazy dickhead. It's goofy nonsense, but it's also awesome, right? So he did that. Carly built herself a black deck that she's super happy with. And I didn't even end up cracking any product because I was too busy just running around socializing with people, fucking making connections, taking pictures, cracking so many jokes, making so many people laugh, and just living my best life. So bro, it went so fucking good. Yeah, Blackburn, it was awesome, man. Millmaster, looks like I need to run another pre-release in Canada. I mean, yeah, I like, it's ridiculous, honestly. It's ridiculous how well it went. Blackburn, you miss being enthralled by Magic. It's so nice to just feel excited about fucking cracking cards and the energy that was here. All of it went together so well that I'm genuinely surprised at how it turned out. Like, I didn't have that much in the way of expectations, and so it absolutely crushed it. If I knew how good a time we were going to have, I would have been way more raring to go. I was already excited for the trip, but I didn't know that it was going to be fire, you know? What up, Everyday? So this is a legit company. The guy who fucking owns it is dope, and he's fucking down to earth. He doesn't have that like I'm the I'm the head man in charge. You need to, I don't know how to put it. You get all types, and I've dealt with some people who are pretty condescending. You know what I mean? Well, I didn't deal with them for long because I got no interest in that shit. But ultimately, everything about this is like, yeah, let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm hyped. I'm hyped for the potential of this. So we'll see. We'll see what happens overall. But either way, I'm definitely gonna be doing some sponsored stuff with these guys because it was worthwhile. It was worthwhile. What up, Nathan? How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. That meat was fucking amazing, by the way. When you were like, that flank steak looks overcooked, it was amazing. The food in that place was sick. It's so funny. Like, I am not a fucking rich man, and I don't eat rich man food. So when we went to the steakhouse, they had like fresh slices of mozzarella and stuff, and I tried some. And other people are like, "This mozzarella's good." And I'm like, "You guys are used to eating fancy boy food. I'm not." So when I ate it, I was like, I just need like grocery store block of mozzarella stuff. You know, some of you guys will definitely identify with this. You know, when you're used to eating like everyday regular people food that you get at the grocery store because you're not fucking rich and you don't eat the crazy boy stuff, that the crazy boy stuff seems like it's wrong. And you're like, this is off. There's something wrong with it. But it's just because you're not used to the high quality stuff. So I didn't like the mozzarella. Mashed potatoes were good. Every day, what's up? Time zone change. No time zone change, bro. Same time. It is currently 9 in the morning right now. Hey, what up, Juggum? How you doing? Nathan, early morning power outage. Just turned off all the battery backups in the house. The beeping would quit. Yeah, that's annoying. That's annoying. So yeah, I was treated to a lot more fucking like free food and good meals than I thought I would get. And I literally sat down with the head of the company, and like, this guy, his time is fucking valuable. He has other card games and shit that are like popping up. He's got a card game that he's in conjunction with. I'm not really into sports, but I even know who this guy is, Bo Jackson. So he's now friends with Bo Jackson, who just fucking texts him randomly and shit, just talking to him. You know, just, hey, this is what's going on, and nothing to do with business. He's like, it's blowing my mind. So he's just so fucking down to earth and massively chill. And he sat down for 2 hours to talk about doing stuff with me. And what he was talking about doing was almost too fucking big, to the point where I was like kind of pulling back because it feels like too much for me. You know, he's like, he's literally talking about, he's like, do you want to like write lore and stories? We can give you control over one of the characters. Like, you'll essentially own them and you can dictate what will happen with their future. He's like, have you ever like considered writing stories and stuff? And I told him some of the ideas I had for novels, but I never wrote a novel and I'm not a professional writer. And he's like, well, if you don't want to do writing, what if I hire a professional writer and then you can go over what they're doing and guide them and tell them what you want? And I'm just like, and that's just one aspect of what he's talking about. It was so much that I was kind of like, I don't, I don't know, man. Like, this is big. I don't know if I'm even ready for this, you know. But ultimately, he talked me into it. It's kind of funny. Like, I'm like skittish from the perspective of, I don't know if I'm good enough for what you're talking about here. What up, Beaumont? How you doing, buddy? How you doing, bro? Millmaster, yeah, he knows Bo, 100%. Nathan, you like good beef rare? Fair enough. I used to be a well done guy, and then I went to medium well. So the flank steak was just, it was so fucking good. I didn't care. I didn't care that it was well done. Juggling, what's up, man? You were just watching some anime, and then you popped out to message someone and saw I was on. Well, I'm glad you were able to swing by and make it, man. I missed streaming with you guys. I was feeling streaming withdrawal, but I was just so busy running around doing shit, and there wasn't time for it. This morning is the first time I've had since the last stream we did that other morning, where I was like, wait a minute, actually the stars have aligned, so let's hop out, say hello, fucking hang out, like, there we go. Sit my ass down. Oh, man. Yeah, this has been dope. And like, they're talking about long-term partnerships with me and everything. I still have to see the final details of everything, but it's done in a way where I'm not being asked to do anything that I wouldn't do. You know, there's no it's it's crazy how much latitude they're giving me in this, and it's because he understands where I'm coming from. And it's so wild that most of the team are genuine fans of me who would watch my stuff, and so they're coming up to me 2 or 3 days into the event and going, I didn't want to be like weird the first day, like when I but bro, I've been fucking fanboying out about you being here. Carly was telling me, like, we're at dinner and people are like, yo, like, I can't believe how much fun this guy's. It's so funny to see the reactions of people when they meet me in like person and then go, holy shit, bro, you're exactly like you are on the stream. You're just being yourself. Like, you are no different. I ran into you guys know, you may or may not know George from like May the Zoo Be With You and shit like that. I fucking randomly ran into him at this event. He didn't know I was going to be there. I didn't know he was going to be there. He's looking a lot better. He's lost a bunch of weight, which is part of the reason I didn't recognize him. But we started talking, and like it wasn't very long before he's like, "Holy shit, you're like you are exactly the same. You are exactly the same." And I got that reaction from a bunch of people, which is dope. Rick, never doubt yourself when an opportunity arrives. Strikes while the iron's hot, brother. It's hard not to feel like, how do I deserve this shit? You know what I mean? Like, I'm just a random internet dude. It's so funny when it comes to negotiations, what you're supposed to do is be like, I'm going to present a strong front and I'm going to sell myself. But I was literally underselling myself and saying, I don't know if I can bring whatever to the table. And I'm saying shit that will just, I mean, if you're dealing with vultures, they'll take advantage. I'm talking about how I don't have that much money and all this kind of stuff. And like, if you hear that as an opportunist, you can be like, I can lowball this guy. I can give him fucking nothing because he's got nothing. I can take advantage of that. And I've had people pull that shit with me. But like, we were both basically talking in ways where it was just open communication between like regular people. It wasn't, I'm trying to maneuver you, I'm trying to squeeze you, I'm trying to do this. It's refreshing, honestly, because a lot of the sponsorship shit I deal with is people just trying to get one over on me, and it sucks, you know? Hey, thanks, Concrete Buddy. Nice to see you. Nathan, I'm having a fucking epic time. It's been incredible. Fuck yeah, Rick, I'm doing good. Millmaster, yeah, the Magic Historian's not a character. It's just me. It's just me, 100%. And it's funny to watch people realize that. It's like, yeah, no, just 100%. You get what you get. Like, I started hassling the guy in charge of the company right away. I was fucking trolling him pretty much straight out the gates, right? It's just like, sometimes it takes a little bit for people to adjust to it, where it's just like, oh, okay, this guy's fucking full force, right? Rick, I do have that problem, bro. I do have that problem of underestimating my own value. I don't know, like, you don't feel any different. This is the crazy thing. I'm talking to fucking Tinsman, the guy who was the lead designer for a whole bunch of Magic sets. And we're at this launch where people are coming up to him and thanking him so much for making this game, shaking his hand or whatever. And he's talking about how he's basically got imposter syndrome. And I said to him, that's what happens. We all got it, bro. None of us feel like we are what we are. You know what I mean? You feel like it could all fall apart and people will just be like, nah, you don't deserve this and whatever else. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, Nathan, hard to spin the wheel for insults when you're there in person. They just come out for free. Yeah, oh yeah. I was fucking dunking on people hard, and it's been like a week since I got high. So my brain has not been impeded at all. And I've been firing on all cylinders, like cylinders. I have been absolutely slaying this weekend. I've been making people laugh like nonstop. This fucking dude who's running a comic business, he comes up to me and he's like, here's my business card. Blah, and I'm like, sweet, man, thanks. And then I turn to the guy beside me and I'm like, hey, man, have I given you my business card? And I just hand him the business card. And then the comic guy takes me over to meet his wife, and I look at her. She's a fucking cutie, right? So I look at her and I look at him, and I looked and I was like, bro, you must have a lot of fucking money or a big dick. And then I told him, I said all kinds of crazy shit to him. But like, even like random low-level employees of the company that I had like never met before, I started cracking jokes with them. And like, the one just runs up to me in the middle of the event and shakes my hand and gives me 2 booster packs out of his personal collection. And like, Tinsman's sitting there and he's like, what's it like to just have people giving you random shit because of your fucking charisma, bro? it's fucking awesome. This has been what my life is like. And then he gives me that fucking unique artwork. I'm like, you're here literally giving me this fucking. Well, I have the original painting. It's not a print. I have an original magic painting that nobody outside of Wizards of the Coast has even seen, and you can't find images on the internet of. This shit is overwhelming. Rick says, bro, a roundhouse kick didn't slow you down. Yeah, that's right, buddy. Thanks for the super chat. And you're right, it didn't. That shit came up. They asked me questions about it. Because I was like pissed off about it happening and was like, no. I'm not going to milk this. I'm not going to use this to try and grow. I'm going to fucking delete the footage and move on with my life because fuck that. So you can't really find anything about what happened after it. So they wanted follow-up stories. And it's just crazy. It's crazy to go and think like, okay, I'm just going to be meeting corporate representatives and talking about a game. And then it turns out it's like, shit, like so much of the team is genuinely fans of me and we're so happy to meet me. And by the end of the weekend, I'm like, these guys are my friends now. We're friends. We spend fucking hours together joking and sharing fucking food and being part of an experience. And I yelled at them about some of the shit they were doing at the pre-release. I was just like, what are you fucking doing? You need to change this. You can't do this. This thing that you did here is a mistake, right? And it's funny because I'm walking around to people at the event. Hey, what's up, Kensuke? I'm running around to people at the event asking them questions and gathering information to the point where people thought I worked for the company. I disappointed the one guy. He came up to me on Saturday night and he's like, hey, can I get a picture with you? And I'm like, absolutely. And he was getting pictures with other people and getting them to sign the pictures because he's talking to different parts of the team and shit. And then he's like, so what part of the team are you? And I'm like, oh, I'm not part of the team at all. And he's like, but you were wandering around like asking people about their experience with this and that. And I was like, yeah, I'm just gathering information, man. So that I like, but no, I'm not officially part of the company at all. They invited me down to be part of this, but I'm not part of the company. And so there was like this minute amount of disappointment, and he did not ask me to sign the picture. He just gave it to me instead of asking me to sign the picture so he could keep it. He's like, here you go, and he gave me the picture of us, which made me laugh because he's like trying to collect up all the shit from the company. Didn't bother me because there was tons of people who were fans of me, you know, and they were just like, yo, can you sign this for me? And even people who didn't fucking know me, a bunch of them started to like me on the spot. Millmaster, limited edition Hashtag t-shirt with a still screen of the bench. I could do that. So yeah, honestly, it's kind of fucking surreal. I never expected that I would get to do this at all. You know what I mean? Making videos, live streaming, doing all this has been amazing, and that's always been more than enough for me. And more doors just keep fucking opening up. Like, the opportunities that come from this particular event and the connections that people have and what's going to flow through from this has genuine potential to launch me even further along. But that's not what it's about, and that's not why it came. It's just like pure gravy. It's pure gravy. So it's wild. It's wild. I appreciate that you guys have been with me on this fucking journey, and I'm excited for the next steps of what's coming, man. For real. Like, I before I even got invited down to the next event, the guy who owns the company was talking to some random fans who came up. One of them actually had stuff from his game tattooed on their fucking neck, and they had spent like 5 weeks making this crazy bejeweled kind of like artwork from the game into this massive poster that they wanted to gift the guy. Like, there was this insane energy that you absolutely want to be a part of. And so they were saying, can't wait for October, where we can come down for the next one. And in my head, I'm like, oh shit, that's when the next one coming? I want to be here. And then it turns out that they're just like, hey, do you want to come down for the October event? We want to have you. We want this to be a long-term thing. And I said, absolutely. You know what I mean? So this has the potential. He's like, I want to be doing this 5 years from now. Let's do it. Yeah, Millmaster, that's the way it works, right? That's the way it works. So yeah, honestly, it's kind of funny to be sitting there talking to somebody who's like literally Nishimoto. It's wonders of the first, bro. So don't worry, I'm gonna be doing videos on it. Like, I'm gonna be putting it in the mix. You're definitely gonna learn more about it. So it's wild to be talking to somebody who has like just so much going on. He's got like this huge, he's got all these different businesses. He's already like made his fortune doing other stuff. And this is a product of what he actually wants to be doing. You know what I mean? He has that freedom. He has that freedom. You guys want to see me at a convention as a Wonder Sexy hype girl? Yeah, I don't think that's gonna. I don't. It's crazy though that it's like here, you know, we can give you your own character to shape, and like there's just so much to it that I don't know, man. I'm still wrapping my head around it. I'm still wrapping. It was too big at first what was going on and what they were talking about that I literally was pulling away. And I mean, he knows what he's doing because he totally was like, look, I'm not looking for you to start like you're the Magic historian. Talking about Magic is what you should be doing. I'm just looking for you to enjoy this game alongside it. I'm not trying to take over what you're doing. I'm just trying to get a little bit of fucking bandwidth and have you enjoy this game as well. So everything that I'm being asked is totally reasonable and doable. And well, I mean, for me, it doesn't matter. Like you guys know me. You can't, I'm not for sale. It's that simple. You can't just, I've had people try it where they just come in and it's like, okay, tell me about your game and why I should like it. And they're just like, you just should like it and I'll give you money. And it's like, no, make me fucking excited. Like, get me in on your hype. And it's like, but they're just dead-eyed corporate whores who just want money. And that's not what this is about. Like, this guy owns the company and he won't take product for himself. He's like, no, I'm not interested in just taking the things that I want. He's literally going up to people who are cracking boxes and getting the cards that he wants and he's buying them off of them. Like, he's got genuine integrity and the man has fucking impressed me. So these are the kind of people that I want to work with. His whole team is fucking great. It's crazy. It's crazy. It almost seems like unbelievable. You know what I mean? I'm still coming to terms with how awesome everything has gone, right? And who knows where it's going to lead. But the door's open and he managed to get me to agree to walk through it, even though I was like leaning back because it felt like sometimes stuff feels too big and you don't feel like you can do it. You don't feel like you can handle it. And it's not like he was asking that much, but it's just like he's really not asking that much, but it just feels, I don't know. I'm just a random dude. Millmaster, yeah, good part of Magic news is news about alternatives, right? Because OG Magic players are hungry for something that feels like older Magic. This game is its own thing. And I can't say it specifically feels like Magic the Gathering, but if you know Magic the Gathering, you're going to have no problems picking it up. And it turned Wayne and Carly into people who wanted to play it just through exposure to it. You know what I mean? Like, it converted them both out of nowhere. And I played one game and I went from, am I dealing with a company that's running a scam to, oh no, this is a legit game. Tinsman put a lot of fucking work into this, for real. And I liked the game enough that when the first pre-release event, I was literally coming up to him and going, look, here's, like, how does this work in the rules? And then I said, explain to me why it works that way in the rules. And I got why he said it, but I'm like, I think it should work this way. And he's like, eh. And so I went, and the next game I played, the person, we got into the exact situation I was talking about, and the person played it the way I thought it should work because that's what felt intuitive. So I went up to him, and I said, just play the game, and it's going the way that it's going the way I said it should. And then I played the next game. The exact same thing happened. So each round I came up to him and told him that. And he's like, I don't know if you're fucking with me or if you're giving me, he went, look, man, I'm on the spectrum, so I don't know if you're fucking with me or if you're giving me genuine feedback for the game. And I said, I know I fucked with you a lot. This is genuine feedback for your game because I enjoy it and I give a shit. And I think you got something that matters, so I'm trying to help you improve it. So, like, they got me on board, man. They got me. Rick, you quit playing Magic 5 years ago and you still watch my channel, the only Magic channel worth watching? Well, fucking cheers to that, big boy. So yeah, I'm hyped. I'm fucking hyped. I'm hyped to come back and tell you guys the whole experience, to tell you all the funny little notes. Waiting to hear the story about how we got across the border. And it's basically, Carly derped us across the border. She turned it from a stressful experience into, we're all laughing and having friends, and now the border guard basically is our buddy too. So ultimately, I got a lot of fun little stories. I got fun shit to show you. I got a regional fucking Magic card from a lead designer on Magic set who's a fucking fan of mine who watches my shit. Like, it's all just, it's, this shit can't be real, is what it feels like. I had a fucking, I had a nightmare while I was up here that my channel just went away. And I woke up in like a panic. And then it was just like, oh shit, it's all still here. It's still here. You guys are still here. It's fucking real. It's not gone. It's, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm getting emotional. Probably because I didn't get enough sleep. But for real, I have endless gratitude for what's already happened. This whole YouTube shit, all of it has been transformative. And I don't know. I'm starting to believe more in myself as well and what I bring to the table. Like, I entertain so many people. I can entertain a fucking entire party of people. Like, run the conversation, be basically the fucking show, and everybody's there is having the fucking time of their life. I can do that all by myself, right? So I undervalue myself, I undersell myself, and I'm working on that. Juggling it was beyond a huge success. I'm so fucking stoked. I'm so stoked. Like, it's just above and beyond. It's above and beyond. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just hyped. I'm hyped. So we'll chill for a few more minutes, and then I'm gonna bounce out and go start the process of getting ready to start heading back. You know. Millmaster, let the feelings set in. This weekend is a task confirmation. You're a legitimate force and the ultimate MC. You're right. You're fucking right. And it's like, it's kind of crazy. Like, we all don't believe in ourselves. You don't focus on the 95% you're doing right. You focus on the 5% that ain't right, and that becomes everything to you. And then you're just lying to yourself. So, yeah, I don't know, man. A whole week without getting fucking baked and paying attention to what's going on and realizing, like, there's a reason that people like what I do, man. You know? It ain't fake. And now I'm fucking I'm getting emotional, boys. Like a weepy little bitch. Put a little dolly dress on me and I'll fucking cry in the corner with my bottle. Hey, what up, Foster? How you doing? Every day I need to be immortalized in a card game with my likeness. That's already happened, bro. I'm already in a card game with my likeness, and that likeness is on my business cards, you know? But yeah, I got to meet multiple of my fans in person who came out this weekend, and it was dope. It's dope. It is a little bit weird having people, like, I don't know what the word is, like, I guess awed by you in some ways. It's just like, because I'm just a dude. I'm just the same hatcher I've always been. Nothing's changed about me, right? I don't wander around going, I'm the fucking shit because of this. I'm the same fucking dude. It doesn't change. So it feels crazy. Millmaster, humans need to step outside the ruts every day so they know why the rut is necessary. You're right, buddy. Millmaster, you're an ugly dickbag, but you're a good dude. Juggling, don't forget to stock up on Barks and bacon. The bacon's stocked up in the fridge, bro. I'm gonna be getting a bunch of cases of Barks. Ned, we like you. You're a weepy little bitch boy. Nick, nope. There ain't no loot in this game. There ain't no loot in this game. It's not empty horse shit. And the thing is, this company is run by a dude who he's got other card games, and he's like, those card games are for people who aren't that bright. Like, he's not denigrating his customer base. He's just recognizing, like, this stuff is for people who might not be that bright and want a different kind of experience. And this game is for the fucking smarter people. And there's no corporate shareholders. He owns the company. He's beholden to nobody. He doesn't have a fiduciary responsibility to make money for the shareholders, which means he doesn't have to fuck us over. And the level of integrity that the guy has genuinely impressed me. This is the kind of person that I want to work with, right? The fact that if I ran my own card company making cards and I wanted cards, I just fucking take them. I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna take this stuff. But instead, he literally is going around and going, shit, you cracked the card that I want. Can I buy that from you? And building his collection that way. And I just have massive respect for him. Nishimoto organized a fan meetup. That was his idea. He's like, what do you think about the idea that we would have like a Magic Historian dinner for you and your people, like an official event that we can announce? He's already talking about it. He's got all kinds of plans. Like, he's in talks with fucking Star City to get in on like their events and stuff. Like we talked about it, but he genuinely is looking for information on. He's picking my brain for stuff. It didn't feel like, I mean, this guy's so far above me in terms of success and wealth and everything like that. But it didn't feel like that when we were talking. It felt like just two fucking dudes talking. If like he made me feel like we're like equals or whatever. You know what I mean? It's just wild. It's just wild. Milmass, you cooked bacon in a pan and tried the water trick, a third of a cup of water and a bacon at the start, and it might have changed your mind about microwave versus stove. What do you, wait, you're cooking bacon in the microwave? You fucking dead to me. You're dead to me. So yeah, man, I don't know. I ranted a whole shitload about magic. A whole shitload. That was a bunch of the conversation while we were while we were there. But man, it's been something else. It's been something else. I'm still wrapping my head around it. Whew. And I am like worn out. I'm definitely worn out. I'm looking forward to getting home and decompressing a bit, getting all my stuff put away, and not living out of a fucking suitcase too, right? So I don't know. It's dope. It's dope. Being put up in a hotel, giving Wayne his own room, all of it. Like, anything that I wanted, they were insanely accommodating to the point where I had to be like, no, like I was supposed to go with Wayne for lunch or whatever, and then he ended up getting the top 8 of the event that I had already scrubbed out of. So he was just like, we're not doing a lunch, like I'm going into the top 8, so I'm not gonna be able to go to lunch with you. But he mentioned it to one of the team, and the team's like, all right, man, I'm here to get you whatever you want. What do you want for lunch? And that's one of the guys running the event. And I'm like, no, man, you go fucking worry about the event. Don't worry about me. I can go get my own lunch. I don't need you to like do that kind of shit for me. But everybody insanely accommodating. Whatever you want, you got it, kind of thing. Just crazy. Just crazy. Couldn't believe it. So I'm gonna get on up out of here, guys. So I don't know the next time I'll be live. I don't know if I'll be live later tonight or what's going down, but I definitely wanted to come and hang out. So thanks for coming and chilling with me, and I will catch up with you guys again soon. I got a lot to talk about. I'm looking forward to going over all of it. I'm looking forward to showing you this fucking game and talking about it. I'm looking forward to cracking the product for myself. All of it, right? I know Carly's going to be hyped too, because I went through the stuff because I had opened some of the stuff. I went through it and found like some stuff to improve her deck right before the event, and she had a lot of fun. I'm really happy because I thought she was just going to be hanging out doing other stuff in the hotel room or whatever, but she got full on involved, not because I wanted her to, because she wanted to. So it's been 110% awesome. So thanks for coming, my friends. I will catch up with you guys again soon. It won't be as long between this stream and the next one as it was between the last stream and this one. All right? But peace out for now. Have a good one.